Can you say? This one, this is a song with my alphabet hoes. All my hoes in alphabetical order. Listen.
What up, y'all? My name Freddy, aka HITCH.WOE. Before we start, I'm gonna need you to hit that like and subscribe button and then comment in the box below. Let me know how you feel about the content that I'm pushing out. Ask me questions that you would like to be answered in my next video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So like always, my friends always come to me for advice. The question that I have to answer is, why do men feel like we can get away with stuff that they probably wouldn't do with another person? We do it because we know we can get away with it. Like that's it. That's the end of this video. Nah, let me stop. Nah, but the reason we do things that we feel like we can get away with is because you make us feel that we can get away with it, or the conversation isn't had between you and I, or you and him, or anybody, for real, anybody you mess with. But to be fair, if these conversations aren't had, you can't really get mad if somebody does something. It took me a while to learn that common sense isn't really common. You can't feel some type of way because what somebody did in a past relationship might not apply to you. Everybody different. Everybody acts differently, feels differently, reacts differently. In order for these conversations to be had, you have to be honest from jump and be 100. It's like when you mess with somebody new, it's a clean slate. And if somebody new, you have to sit them down and tell them what you want. Don't leave any false hope. Don't leave any open-ended questions. Let it be known, like, you want this. This is what, you're working toward. If they don't want to, be a part of that, and if they don't like it, really just leave them where they at. There's really nothing you can do about that. And you have to understand that. Don't get mad. Not everybody built the way you might be, and not everybody built the way they might be. These conversations need to be had in order for, growth to happen, people to move past certain things, and to people to move forward. You can't be afraid of telling somebody how you are, what you really want, and get mad when they don't do the same. That's why you got to get your truth out beforehand, so that way they don't feel like they're being played. Great example, Love is Blind. Dude waited up until like they got deep into their relationship to be like, I'm bi. And old girl was furious, and she was rightfully so. He was hiding from her, and that's not fair. Now she has to deal with, this new information along with, the other stuff that she got to deal with. We do things that we feel like we can get away with, or we're afraid to tell you the truth. The truth hurts, and we don't want to deal with it. For real. That's just who we are. If we don't feel like dealing with it, we gonna push it aside, and we just gonna keep doing what we gonna do. But now it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Are you gonna stay, or are you gonna leave? That's up to you. Nobody forces you to stay in these situations that you don't want to be in. Just like that man gonna do what he gonna do, you gonna do what you gonna do. It's your decision. Stay smart, be aware of the person you're dealing with, have these conversations, and ask questions. Don't just be like, I peep. Don't be like, I peep what he doing, I'm gonna leave it alone. Don't do that. Be honest with yourself. If something bothering you, let him know. But do it in a way that, you can approach him and be honest and be fair. That's my video.
You can't find that. I never cross you. I always know where to line at. I love you like a fat kid love cake, so make them dudes on your line understand they place. All right.